Record, right? Hey, Crystal.
Hi Marlon, what's up?
It's all good. It's really good to see you this afternoon.
Yes.
Yes, I know that we coming to continue our session that we started last week.
Oh yes. I was anticipating this moment.
Beautiful. Okay, Crystal. During our previous session, we acknowledged that our goals are centered on your development of patience and calmness. Can you tell us whether or not those goals remain the same?
Yes, they remain the same.
Beautiful. So we are on the same track.
Most definitely.
Wonderful. Can you tell me then, what is your idea of being calm?
Alright, my idea of being calm is to stay cool, not getting angry easily, and having good self-control.
So you're saying having self-control, which will help you to keep calm, which will help you to stay away from getting angry. That's why you being calm really is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me what you think being patient really is?
Okay. To me, patience is the ability to tolerate problems and not getting annoyed easily.
Okay, Crystal. So you want to learn to, I mean, tolerate things that would have irritate you without getting upset. Is that it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, can you tell me what do you think being calm will help you to achieve?
All right. I think if I am calm, I will get more, much more out of my students as it relates to them completing a given task, working on their homework. As such, they will have less fear in approaching me. For example, they don't understand something and they need more clarity. They won't have that fear in them coming to me for explanation, thinking that I would be annoyed and get irritable on them.
So you actually want your students to be able to approach you. They want to be more approachable. Is that
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Can you explain what you think being patient will help you to achieve?
All right. I think being patient to my student or towards my student will give me better outcomes as it relates to their work and their attitude in completing their task.
Okay. What have you identified that might assist in getting you calm whenever you get irritated?
All right. Whenever I get irritated, I normally use this bottle.
Mm.
What I do is I'll shake this bottle and I'll take deep breath. I'll inhale and then I exhale until whatever is in this bottle is settled. This is what my students use also whenever they get angry. They'll go to the corner, pick up this bottle. I have more than one. And they'll go there and they'll shake it and they'll take deep breaths in and out until whatever in the bottle is settled. So what if a student gets in a fight and they don't want to fight the person? or if somebody hits somebody and they don't want to hit back that person, they'll just come to the classroom, go to the corner, shake the bottle, inhale and exhale until these settles. And then after that now, they will take the matter to me and I'll try to solve it as best as possible. So this is what I use whenever I feel irritated or angry to stay calm.
Okay, so calmness come to you within a battle. That's observable.
Yes.
Please, Crystal, explain how those things might benefit your students.
I think it will benefit my students because they will not have fear when they are supposed to approach me. If there is something that they do not understand, they will feel comfortable coming to me for explanation. Even through this, they will be able to complete their task on hand, and seek more clarity as to what they are doing before they start a task or join. Or
Right.
if they don't understand their homework that is given to them, they can come and I'll explain to them before they go home. So when they go home, they'll get a better understanding of what is to be done. And as such, they can explain to their parents and also their siblings or anybody who helps them to complete their homework.
Okay, Crystal, so you're saying that this is um, that those changes will actually drive away those fears from your students and actually build a better relationship.
Most definitely.
So tell me, how speedily are you expecting those changes to be developed?
Well, as soon as possible. Or I would say over a 1 or 2 terms period.
Okay, so I can see you're not drawn out, so it's over 1 or 2 term.
I'll be
That's the
working on
longest
it
time you'd expect.
immediately.
Okay. How prepared are you? Alright, let me change that one. Go a little different. Can you elaborate on whether you are expecting challenges or not?
I definitely think that I might have a challenge. I will face challenges changing because of the consciousness of knowing that things might just happen without you knowing it's happening, and changing from one thing to a next, it's not really normally easy.
Okay, so you do expect challenge because of your previous mindset and the things that you would normally do.
Yes.
How prepared are you, Crystal, to persevere while facing these challenges?
I am not an individual who is easily to give up. I am a very determined person and I like to achieve my goals that I have set.
Okay. Can you say how soon are you expecting to begin the process of change?
Well, as soon as I go back into my classroom, I mean, like tomorrow after this session, because I really want to see some form of improvement in me, my students, and even their parents.
Okay. So the change that you're expecting to see is with you, yourself, your students and their parents.
Precisely so.
How might you have planned to implement these changes?
I will try my best as possible to stay calm and patient when I am approaching my student, and I will also keep my eyes towards my goals. I'll always have my goals in mind, and I'll also remember the using of my bottle whenever I feel like I'm going to get angry or irritated or annoyed.
Okay. Just to divert a little, but we'll return. While you were speaking, I realized that you were using your right hand to hold on to the left one there. Can you explain?
Well, some of the times when I get angry or annoyed, I normally poke myself.
Okay, so
Yes, just to stay focused, and it also helps to calm me as well.
okay, okay. And Crystal, what would you say you need to, do differently than before?
Well, I really think I need to stay calm, and I won't direct my anger and frustration on my innocent student, as sometimes some of the things that I am annoyed by, you know, it's caused through their parents not helping them completing their homework and so on. So as of from now, I'll try to keep my frustration and anger within me.
Okay. And I think by doing that, you will actually achieve what you set out for.
Oh yes, I do think so, because whenever I'm angry and annoyed, the students, you can see on their faces that they are fearful and they are also frustrated at times. But the 5 SEL has also helped me whenever this occurs in my classroom.
Okay. It's good that you mentioned the SEL. Can you tell me now, what kind of attitude are you willing to display onward?
In moving forward, I will show more empathy and give more assistance so that I can find out what is happening to my student. So instead of getting frustrated, I will just like sit with them and talk to them on a one-to-one basis, which this that I have learned from the 5 SEL that I learned in my community. Yes. And then we can move forward from there, because sometimes students, things will be affecting them, and it will affect their performance at school as well. And if you don't know this, then we can't move forward.
Okay. And explain what steps are you willing? Just think about it and explain what
As
steps
it
are you
relates
willing
to,
to.
sorry, as it relates to that, through this, I will focus on this, on the self-competence, since the teacher have to display a good attitude. You as a teacher, whatever you display, then the child or your student will display same. So if you display good behavior, good attitude to the student, you'll get that back in return.
Okay. So in other words, you're saying you'll model the pattern which you need from your students.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Explain what steps will you take if you should fail in your attempt to achieve those goals that we've set.
I am pretty much sure that I will not fail, because of my determination. But if that should occur, then I know that I will need to revisit my goal setting and replant.
Thank you. So do you actually see a way forward coming from this?
Most definitely I do.
All right.
Thanks very much.
Thank you as well.